First pitch hit to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws it in time for out. Number 1. 6-3 on the putout. And the Flash have retired 5 in a row. Our turn, Kevin, to retire 10 in a row.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Drew Howard, the shortstop, steps in. This is the third inning for J.D. Willis. He's given up 3 runs with just 1 earned. First pitch fouled out of play. They had the fastest half inning, though. 1, 2, 3, 6 pitches. Or was that our inning?
Yeah.
Well, it was ours. Okay.
They only gave up 4 that other inning. In the, I guess in the 4th.
We've had 2 really, really fast innings. Here's a ball hit deep to center field. He runs back, throws his glove up in time for the catch.
Nice play by McFarland out there.
Great play by McFarland. If he didn't get the jump, that might have been a double.
Went right to the ball. Did a good job of tracking it down.
You know, he did a good job.
The ball was. He kind of looked up over his shoulder.
In the second inning, he did a good job and got a great jump on a ball that was 1 hop. He caught it on the 1 hop. That would have been easily a double or a triple if he gets by him. So 2 outs. Flash, after tying the ball game up, looking to go 1, 2, 3 here in the inning. They've retired 5 in a row. Ball out of play. Hit to the right side. Everybody gives chase. The second baseman dives, gets a glove on it, but drops it. What a play that almost was, Mr. Patton. Wow.
Yeah, Drew Dalton with a great effort there.
That's a hit.
Laid out kind of like a receiver in football, trying to catch that. And
sure did.
Almost made it. It kind of hit no man's land there. There was first baseman, right fielder, and Dalton all converging on the ball.
I'll give him a hit there.
Oh, yeah, it's a double.
Got to be a double. So he gets the double. And Gasser steps in with the go-ahead run now at second base. After the Flash retired 6 in a row, he broke up that. Almost a great play, though, by the second baseman. The ball was hitting the triangle out there between second base, first base, and right fielder. And a diving play. I'm luckily, though, that he didn't dive into one of the other Flash players. Here's the 1-0. Hit to left field. He gets underneath it. And a great catch by DeSantos to end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Flash tied up 4-4 with the Bombers. You know, WSON Sports. Man, I'm glad he didn't dive. I was afraid he was going to dive right into one of them.
Yeah,
Ooh, that'd hurt. Hoffman steps in for the Flash. Swinging the ball fouled back straight to the catcher. Hoffman had a RBI single in the first inning and scored a run. Flash get 3 in the first, 1 in the 5th. Bombers 1 in the second, 3 in the 4th. We're a tie ball game. Strike looking for strike number 2. the 0-2. Little bit outside. That was close, Kevin. Pitcher smiling.
He wanted that one.
Yeah, he wanted that one bad. Of course, he's the pitcher. Here's the 1-2, and he got a swing and a miss that time. Just his second strikeout of the game, though. But he's done a good job of keeping the game moving, basically. In that first inning, though, gave up 3 earned runs, and then just a home run in the 5th. Is all the damage that the Flash have been able to get on him. First pitch a little low. Catcher went to throw the ball and stopped. He thought he was going to get a strike there. Full count leads Muhlenberg County 7-0 after 3 innings. Madisonville leads Fulton 5-1. Here's a ball hit deep to the left fielder. He goes back, makes the play for out number 2.
Mangrum hit that ball hard, but right to the left fielder. Took a couple steps to his left and back and was able to make a pretty easy catch on that ball.
Number 20, Adam Eiler.
So 2 outs for the Flash. First pitch in the dirt. Nice scoop up. Actually hopped right into his glove. 4-1. This is Eiler. He's flown out to center field and to right field. Watch out, left fielder. Ball 2. How about we put it over the wall in left field? That's what McFarland did the last inning. I believe that was his first home run for the Flash.
It would be, yes.
He pitches and plays center. Here's a ball hit to the first baseman. He misses it! It's going to be a double. Unless they give him an error there, but he will make it to second base. Ball kind of tailed away from him, and he stuck his glove out there.
Yeah, I think that's an error on the first baseman.
So we're going to give him
that ball really wasn't hit that hard. It just kind of
E3
right at him, and it was hit right at him.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash, center fielder Sam McFarland.
So E3 for the first baseman. Runner advances the second. So McFarland. Is that right, McFarland? Yes.
McFarland.
Well, he hit the home run. He was the first batter of the last inning, and I was like, is that right? Yes, that is right. And the first pitch is the ball, and the reason why was because we'd got 2 singles in the inning. So 5 batters batted after him. And in this inning, 3 batters have batted, so it's back to McFarland. See if he can go back-to-back innings here. Next pitch hit hard to the third baseman. He picks it up in time. Throws it across the diamond for the out. We'll go to the top of the 7th. We're still tied up 4-4. You know, WSON Sports.
No runs off 1 hit, no error, 1 left on base. We head to the top of the 7th. 4-4 is your score.
Hotchkiss Hotchkiss steps in the DH. He struck out looking, struck out swinging, and got a single. First pitch to him, he just kind of pokes it out there. The second baseman runs in, makes the play for out number one. And Willis is rocking and rolling out there now. He has retired 8 of the last 9 batters. First pitch is a strike looking to Willis. Now these two kin, Kevin?
I wouldn't think so.
Willis to Willis.
Where is
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Willis's, J.D. Willis, our Willis, 4th inning on the mound. And we do have bullpen action. That ball's on the outside corner. Called a strike, though.
Xander Willis of the Bombers from Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Willis gets Willis. That's the 3rd time Willis has struck out. First time second time versus Willis. Willis has got him twice now. In the 4th and
maybe
the 7th.
Maybe they're long-lost cousins.
Could be.
J.D. Willis from Chandler, Arizona. So seems unlikely that they'd be related, but you never know.
Yeah, only to our military families, probably. Here's Shrink. First pitch to him called a strike. I tell you. He's rocking and rolling up there now.
He's really settled in, pitching well right now. He's hit a groove.
10 of the last 11 retired. There's a ball hit, though, right over the second baseman's head. He makes a dive for it, and it hits his glove and goes off for a base hit. Almost another great play by the young man. He just centimeter. Maybe earlier, maybe he could squeeze it.
Drew's given up his body out there tonight.
Yes, he has.
He's dove all over the outfield.
It's the 9th hit for the Bombers tonight. Chase Taylor steps in. He has a single, strikeout, and flyout. First pitch to him is a ball. Bombers left 7 on base tonight. Next pitch low, ball 2. J.D. Willis for the Flash has struck out 2, walked none. That's numbers you like to hear. No walks. There's a ball hit to the second baseman on the hop. Picks it up, throws it to first base in time for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-4 here on WSON Sports. They've left 8 on base now. Flash come to bat, bottom of the 7th inning. It's 4-4. Flash have picked up 4 hits in the first inning, 3 hits in the 5th inning. that's the only innings they got hits and the only innings they scored. 3 in the first and 1 in the fifth. First pitch called strike to Levanchi. Next pitch a little high for ball 1. So the Flash have 7 hits and the Bombers have 9 hits. Next pitch called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flash need to make a little noise here. Get a run on the board. Here's a ball hit over the first baseman's head. And it's going to drop for a base hit. Just what the doctor ordered. Flash have scored in both innings. They've got a hit. So this is the 3rd inning. So they've got a hit. So let's hope we get a run across the board. Sorg steps in. He's got 2 singles and a fly out. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Pitcher gets a sign, checks his runner. Here's the pitch inside, ball 1. Pitcher was at 84 pitches. Here's a ball hit to center. Center fielder runs, gets underneath it, and makes a great catch at the warning, or right almost to the warning track. Probably hit about 330 feet, 25 maybe.
Yeah, that ball carried toward left field. It looked like it was hit more towards straightaway center and just kept carrying.
And he kept running.
He made a nice. He didn't. I mean, he wasn't running hard, but he was
kept moving.
Just kept tracking that way.
Drew Dalton, second baseman, steps in. He's grounded out twice, and he has a single. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch to him's in the dirt. Nice block. But the catcher thought it got behind him, but it didn't. It actually just went right beside the plate. He went behind the umpire. The runner advances to second base on a little bit of luck. So go-ahead runs in scoring position here in the bottom of the 7th in a 4-4 game. Combined, we've almost got to 20 hits, but there's only been 1 home run by the Flash, and there was a double by the Bombers. The rest of the hits have been singles. So a double and a home run and about 16, 17 singles. Here's the 2-0, strike on the outside corner. He kind of checked at it but didn't go after it. That's been a strike the whole game, though. And boy, this game has moved along. Here's the 2-1, outside. Ball 3. He framed it, but that was outside. The pitcher was at 84 pitchers, Mr. Patton said before.
94 now.
94 now, and they do have action in the bullpen. So this would, I would assume, be the last inning if he makes it.
You would think so.
Makes it through the inning. Let's hope he don't. Let's get a couple hits here. Get the lead. Pitcher gets a sign, checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. That's something that we've not said tonight, I don't believe. Trenton's pitched almost. He's pitched 6 1/3 of an inning, and I've got him with 1 walk right there. Santos steps up with runners at second and first with 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning, tie game. He's got 1 single. He's 1 for 3 for the night with the strikeout and a fielder's choice, and their pitching coach is going to come to the mount. I would assume he's probably going to take the ball. Trenton's pitched a really good ball game, but got to be getting close to 100 pitches now, right, Kevin?
95.
95 pitches. He's got 2 runners on base, and it's the bottom of the 7th inning, a 4-4 game. You got any bullpen at all, I think you're going to the bullpen here.
Well, you're at that point in the season where you don't have enough pitching. Everybody in the league is kind of that way when you're playing 6 days a week. You try to get as much as you can if you get a guy out there in the mound. He's staying in.
Going to keep him in.
Stratton staying in the game here. I don't think he'll be in here much longer, though.
No, I don't see how. I would say 2 batters. And if he doesn't get 3 outs, I believe whoever that is down there warming up is coming in.
Yeah, I think they ideally would like to get through this inning with him,
but they could give up the lead. Pickoff moved to second base. Back safely with the head first slide.
Loanchi got in under the tag.
4-4, bottom 7. Flash, 2 on base, 1 out. DeSantos, the batter. Pitch foul out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Flash trying to get on the board. Again, they've scored in both innings. They got a hit. 5th in the 1st. Let's make it the 7th, too, and take the lead. Here's the 0-1. Fouled. Straight back into the catcher's glove, and he drops it. So DeSantos is behind here. 0-2. Flash have had a couple of injuries the last couple of weeks to a couple players that have ended their season, unfortunately. Hopefully that's all we lose. But you're bound to have a few injuries before your game season. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Santos didn't like it, but he's called that a strike all night long. So just what the doctor ordered for them. Gets a strikeout. So now there's 2 outs. Thomas comes up. A lot of pop here. He's been the DH some games. First baseman, pitched. But he's 0 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Ground out to short. Flew out to second. Flew out to right field. How about a 3-run bomb?
That would be nice. This guy's capable. He did
No
win
doubt.
he did win the home run derby, by the way.
First pitch high, ball 1. Crazy to think. Hour and 45 minutes in, we got a good chance. We will be into the 8th inning under 2 hours. That's faster than Major League Baseball.
We're moving along tonight.
They got 4-minute commercials in between every half inning. Here's the pitch. It's high. Oh,
called strike.
Wow, called a strike. Looked like it was high when it crossed the plate. Guess not. 1-1.
Zach's pretty tall, so maybe that's.
I guess.
His strike zone's bigger than some guys.
Here's the 1-1. Hit over the second baseman's head. It gets down, goes to the fence. 1 run scores. 2 runs are coming around. And the Flash take a 2-run lead off of a stand-up double by Zach Thomas. And that was big.
Clutch hit there by Zach Thomas. I said earlier, his bat's really come alive in the last 2 weeks, and he comes through again, puts Flash in the lead 6-4.
Hoffman comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single in the first inning and an RBI. And the Flash have got hits in 3 innings. In all 3 innings, they've scored. They have a 6-4 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs, so strike 1. Insurance run over there at second. As the Bombers got 1 run in the second, 4 in the third, haven't scored since. Flash got 1 in the third, 1 in the 5th, and now 2 in the 7th. Here's Here's the pitch. Hit over the second baseman's head in the same spot. Goes to the wall. Almost exact same spot for back-to-back stand-up doubles. And the Flasher up by 3. Just like that. So single, fly out, walk, strikeout, double, 2 RBIs, double RBI here in the inning. I think they might have regret not taking the whole pitcher
what
out.
I was thinking. Yeah, and here we go.
Now they got to take him out.
2 batters too late.
Yep. So we'll take a timeout and listen to our friends from Sureway and Mr. B's as the Flash lead now 7-4 in the bottom of the 7th inning here on WSON Sports. Drew, play those 2 and 2 more, please. It's going to be a while. Flash pick up 3 runs. 2 back-to-back doubles hitting about the same exact spot in right center. So they change pitchers to Mr. Ellison, I believe, right?
Yeah, I was looking him up here. David Ellison from Morristown, Tennessee, Lincoln Memorial University.
Morristown, Tennessee. I can tell you exactly where that's at. 6.5 hours away from here, due east on Highway 40 on the other side of Knoxville. My son sang at a church there.
Oh, okay.
Over Memorial Weekend. That is a haul, let me tell you. You're almost on the Virginia border.
Yep.
So Grant steps in. He fouls it out of play. He is 1 for 3 tonight with a single in the first inning. 7th batter for the Flash here in the 7th inning. And we still got a chance to get to the 8th inning under 2 hours. Been that kind of a game. Not very many walks. Here's a ball outside, just barely. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Mangrum, another, like Zach Thomas, another one of those guys from LSU Eunice. He's from Sterlington, Louisiana.
Woo! That's a long haul, too. Here's the 1-1, strike 2. Flash have scored 3 in 2 innings now, the 7th and in the 1st. The Bombers scored 3 in the 4th. And then both teams scored 1 each. As the Bombers scored 1 in the 2nd, and the Flash scored 1 in the 5th. Oh, first hit by pitch of the game. So Eiler steps to the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. He did reach by an error in the 6th inning. This will be the 8th batter for the Flash. And we have already opened the game up here with 3 runs for a 7-4 lead. As the game was tied coming into the bottom of the 7th. Eiler steps in. Pitcher gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Strike. 1, swing and a miss. This pitcher kind of looks like the other pitcher. Kind of same hairdo. Same
Just a little bit bigger, right?
Just a little bit taller. A little bit taller.
But they do, yeah, they're very similar.
He gets his sign. Checks his runner at second base. Brings it home. Swinging a foul ball. 0-2 to Eiler.
Eiler played his high school baseball and football at Wrights in Evansville.
Flash 3 hits and a walk here in the inning. That gets them 3 runs. Runners still on first and second with 2 outs. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning, but not before the Flash come away with 3 runs to take a 7-4 lead. We're going to the top of the 8th here on WSON Sports.
We head to the top of the 8th. Your Henderson Flash now lead the Bombers 7-4.
All right, we have 10 hits. 4, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 hits.
New pitcher.
Now pitching for your Henderson Flash. From Newburgh, Indiana, representing Olding Central College, number 31, Adam Whitey.
New pitcher, Scotty.
I don't change no more. That's enough. Who we got?
Adam Wyhee, number 31.
Oh, Lord. Hold on. Adam Wyhee.
Wyhee.
Can you give me the numbers on JD?
Yeah, that's where I was going.
All right.
4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, no walks, 2 strikeouts.
That's a nice stat
And
line.
he stands to be the winner if they
Yep.
follow the lead.
That was a nice stat line there. No walks.
No walks.
So we've only walked 3 in 7 innings. You like that? They've only walked 1, so 4 walks. Flash go to the top of the 8th inning with a 3-run lead. They picked up 3 runs there in the 7th to break up the 4-4 game. The night's done for J.D. Willis for the Flash, the second pitcher. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 was earned. No walks. That's right. No walks. 2 strikeouts.
Well, and all 3 of those runs were in his first inning of work in the 4th, and we had the throwing error, or the error on the sacrifice bunt that led to the 2 unearned runs. So great performance by J.D. Willis. Did a really good job of settling in and really, after giving up the lead, put up 3 zeros up there. So did exactly what they needed him to do.
Well, we pitched 2 pitchers. They pitched 2 pitchers, and we've combined for 4 walks. That's it. That's one reason why this game is moving. First pitch called strike 1.
New pitcher Adam Wyhee out of Olney Central, and
Sounds like he's from Hawaii.
he's from Louisville, actually.
Wow. McFarland had, I believe it's McFarland. He's hit a home run in this. Oh, excuse me, I'm on the wrong side. It's Gray Busby's fault. I don't know, I got to blame somebody, Gray. It's
Gray's closer
Ryan
over there.
Davis, the right fielder. He's got 2 hits tonight and 1 ground out. He's 2 for 3.
Scotty didn't want to make me mad. I'd just leave and go home, right?
Exactly. Gray don't have a car.
he can't leave. I probably wouldn't go home. I just might go outside.
Strike two looking. 2-2. Now, Wahi needs to get going and throw strikes for sure because, I mean, he's got the 3-run lead. Just don't give him nothing back here. Here's the 2-2. It's outside, ball 3. The Bombers scored 1 in the second, 1 in the third. That's all they've got so far. Flash 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and 3 in the seventh. That's a 7-4 ball game here in the top of the 8th inning. Payoff pitch is outside for ball 4. Oh, my. We talked about walks. Only 4 for the game combined, both teams. And we walked the leadoff batter in the 8th inning with a 3-run lead. Guzman, the catcher, he has walked once tonight. And he got a single and a ground out. He's 1 for 2 and a run scored. And this is, 8-9, then 1. They could turn the lineup. Watch out. First pitch is outside by the catcher. Runner advances the second.
Wild pitch moves the runner down to second, so now they've got a guy in scoring position here.
And they're in business just like that, Mr. Patton. And they got the top of the lineup coming up pretty soon. Here's a ball swing and a miss way behind that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just get the outs. If you give up a run, you still have a 2-run lead. You don't want them to put up a crooked number here. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, a beauty. Just sunk right on in there. Strike 2. Strikeout would be huge. Here's the 1-2. Runner fake going. And the ball's hit up the middle. Second baseman picks it up, throws it to first. In time and got the catcher. What a play by the second baseman, Dalton. Shortstop dove for it, missed it, and the second baseman backhands it and throws out the slow runner, the catcher. But a heck of a play for a 4-3 putout for out number 1. Runner advances the third, but the main thing is you got the out, Kevin.
Yep. At this point, all you're wanting is outs.
First pitch, strike 1 to the 9-0 hitter, Howard. He struck out in the second, reached by an error in the fourth, and flew out in the sixth to center field. Now, we give up 1 run for 3 outs here in this inning and still have a 2-run lead. Next pitch, breaking ball, called strike 2. Especially the way the inning started with the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. So a walk, a great play by the second baseman, then a strikeout. So Davis is still at third base. And the Flash hold on to a 3-run lead at the moment here in the top of the 8th inning. Newton, the leadoff batter, steps up. He's 2 for 3 with the walk. And one of those was a double. Single, double, walk, and a ground out. First pitch to him, breaking ball, called strike 1.
He jumped out of the way.
He jumped out of the way, thought I was going to hit him. He did not like that at all, Kevin. Flash and the Bombers play Friday night at Bossy Field if you can get out there.
Well, why he kind of comes, right-hander, kind of comes 3/4 sidearm, and for a right-handed batter, that ball's kind of coming at you, and it's a good breaking ball and come back across the plate. I'd be jumping out of the way too. So
no doubt, me too. 1-1 inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Again, he was backing away. He does not. He doesn't want to get too close to that inside pitch for sure.
I don't know if I'd have enough speed to get out of there now, Greg. Kevin. First time I did that tonight. That's pretty good. Made our way to the 8th inning.
That is good.
I mean, you do games many as me and Greg do together for.
I know. I'm like
18 years. It's kind of hard.
I'm likely to call you Greg too. That works both ways. Greg gets a lot of airtime. Not even here.
Here's 3-1. It's 3-1 now. Runner on third base. Flash up by 3. And here's ball 4. He's walked 2 in the inning. He walked, got a ground out and a strikeout, and then he walks another batter. So runners at the corners. Here in the top of the 8th. Flash with the 3-run lead. The drama is building. And we're going to take a timeout for our pitching coach to come make a little visit. Sure, he has some interesting things to talk about. I don't know if there's any action in the bullpen. Yes, there is action in the bullpen. And we have a batting cage over there is our bullpen. So he's in the batting cage / bullpen. Joyner is warming up, the righty. I don't think you pull him just yet.
No, I don't think that's their plan.
I mean, he got 2 outs. He walked 2. He got a ground out and a strikeout. Now, you can't walk nobody else, though. If you walk bases loaded, I think you do go ahead and make the switch in a 7-4 game here. In the top of the 8th, Flash with the lead. Flash have scored 3 runs twice. First inning and in the 7th. Had a solo homer in the 5th back McFarland. Ohio Valley maybe umpire back behind the plate. OVL, maybe. So here we go. Gasser steps in, the second baseman. He's the 2-hole hitter. He's 0 for 3 tonight with a walk. He got caught stealing when he walked. First pitch to him's called, a little low, ball 1. Thought he was going to get it. He don't like calling him low, but he does give you the inside and outside corner. Here's the 1-0. It's outside. Ball 2. They might have to change pitchers, Kevin. Flash up 7 games on the Bombers. Bombers just 11-11. Throw it to first base, not in time. Two balls, no strikes. Right down the middle of the plate for strike 1. Pretty decent crowd out tonight. Quite a few people sitting below us in the chairback seats. All kinds of kids running around tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 2. 2-2. Runners on the corners for the Bombers. The tying runs at the plate here in the top of the 8th. Here comes the 2-2. Outside, way outside. Full count. The runner at first base will be moving on the pitch. Boy, hit here in the gap would score 2. Let's hope not. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes, swing. He pokes his bat out, hits it to the second baseman. He throws it over to first base in time for the out. The Flash get out of it. We're going to the bottom of the 8th with a 3-run lead for the Flash. Here on WSON Sports. They left 10 on base. We only left 6 on base. Flash coming to bat here in the bottom of the 8th with a 3-run lead after they picked up 3 in the 7th. First pitch, right, called to McFarland. He's hit a home run tonight. He's 1 for 3 at the plate. Next pitch to Helms, called strike 2. Next one, they check down to first base. Said he didn't go. Came just 2 hours and 8 minutes in. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. This game is flying. Here's a ball fouled to the right side. Over to the Flash dugout. Ball, 2 strikes to McFarland. Hit a home run already in this game. Ooh, got hitting right underneath his. Looked like it's maybe just barely his.
Grazed him. It looked like a
forearm.
Forearm.
Almost just his shirt.
Yeah.
That's the best way to get hit. Barely feel it. It's the second hit batter by David Ellison.
It's the guy that used to be the football coach at Western Kentucky, right?
Yeah. Man, he was coaching in high school. Levanchi steps up. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Had a single and a run scored in the 7th. Flash batted 8. McFarland was the only one that didn't bat there in the 7th. First pitch to him, called strike 1. Checks the runner. Gets a sign. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Ball outside. No wind now. Just a little bit of wind earlier in the game. It's died down. Here's the 1-1. Ball hit to the second baseman. This could be 2. He bobbled it, flipped it over to second, in time for the out. He almost didn't get nobody out. He did the old wide receiver. Thought he was going to get a touchdown before he caught the ball. Looked like it was going to be a double play, but he bobbled it. He luckily got one out.
Had a chance for a double play, and I maybe was thinking that and rushed it just a little bit, and lucky to get the one out.
For sure. So Sword comes to the plate. 2 for 4. Single, fly out, single, fly out.
Casey plays at Bellarmine. Two-way guy at Bellarmine, pitches and plays infield and outfield.
Throw to first base. Hit first slide in there in time.
He's from Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. Just right across the river from Louisville.
Checks the runner, gets a sign. Checks the runner again. And he comes home. Ball hit right by the first baseman for another hit. He's 3 for 5 tonight. Single, fly out, single, fly out, single. He's got a nice little rhythm going there. So Drew Dalton steps in, the number 2-hole hitter tonight. He's just 1 for 3. On first and second. First pitch to Dalton's low. Ball 1. 1 for 3 with the run scored and a walk is Mr. Dalton, second baseman. Little outside, ball 2. Woo. He ain't been getting that call all night. Must have been a little bit more outside. pitch, he gets it on the outside corner.
It's about in the same spot, I believe.
Yeah. I'd say Du Bois, they thought they were right in this game. They give up 3 runs in the 7th, and they're in danger of giving up more here with just 1 out, 2 on.
Be big if the Flash could put another run or 2 on the board here.
Next pitch fouled out of play. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on base for the Flash. They've got hits in 3 innings, and they've got runs in 3 innings. The other innings, no runs. Just 1 error in the game, and that was by the Flash. Next pitch fouled out over there by the Flash bench. And that 1 error, though, did get the Bombers 2 unearned runs. So unearned runs, it would be a 7-2 lead for the Flash. But unfortunately, they count unearned 2. So it's 7-4.
They all count the same.
Yeah, no doubt. They should only be like a half. They're unearned. Here's the 2-2. Fouled out of play.
Drew's hanging in there.
You ain't lying. Literally hanging. Cubs lead the Reds 3-0. Dodgers lead the Rockies 5-0. You just said that was first visit by the catcher. I didn't know they kept up with that.
That's a college rule.
Okay.
Try to speed the game up.
So
I don't know how many visits they get, but there are limited.
Wow. First pitch hit to the third baseman. He picks it up, throws it to second in time for the out. Over to first base, not in time, gets by him, and the runner advances home to score. On the bad throw. So definitely got to be a fielder's choice and an error there. The run would have not scored if they went through it past the first baseman. So Levanchi comes to score 4th run in 2 innings for the Flash. And that's an 8-4 lead for the Flash. So a runner at first base only now after the fielder's choice and throwing error. That was their first error of the game. DeSanto steps in. He's 1 for 4 tonight with a run scored. Throw to first base. They're worried about that guy. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Denied.
The PA says denied.
It's not just the word, it's the way it's
That's the way it's said.
said.
And win. He got that one on the outside corner, though. 1 ball, 1 strike. He takes a long time before he pitches.
Yeah, he's
A little high, ball 2.
We talked about the 2 pitchers looking like, but he is the exact opposite.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
He is methodical. The other guy worked fast.
The other guy, I think, sometimes threw before he even got a sign.
Yeah, he was ready to go, and I prefer that. I'd rather watch a guy pitch.
This pitcher wants 5 signs.
Yeah, he's taking his time out there.
Here's a ball fouled out of play. 2-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. In a pretty quick game, just 2 hours and 17 minutes in. We're already to the bottom of the 8th. And the Flash had picked up 3 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th after the game was tied 4-4 after the 5th off a McFarland home run. So Flash lead by 4 and got another insurance run standing over there at first base. Next pitch is low, ball 3, full count. And this inning there's been a hit by a pitch. A fielder's choice, a single, and then another fielder's choice with an error. That's how the runs came. Well, the one run came across. Hopefully 4 will be enough. Runner was going. Of course, it's full count. 2 outs. Dalton's gotten some wheels now. If you put in the gap, they do have 2 in the 7th inning. Had back-to-back stand-up doubles hitting the same spot out there right around the Mojo Sports sign. Payoff pitch, runner goes. He hits it in between short and third for another base hit. First and second now for Zach Thomas. He hit one of those doubles for 2 RBIs. He got an RBI ground out in the first, so he has 3 RBIs in this game.
Now batting the first baseman, number 33, Zach Thomas.
Thomas could open this wide open. First pitch to him called. Strike 1. Still in a good spot for the Flash, though. After a tie game after 5, after McFarland's home run, they picked up 3 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th. They lead 8-4. Next pitch is high. About hit him in the elbow. It missed him. Twelve hits for the Flash. And here's one hit to right field. Right fielder gets underneath it, and he makes the play. That ends the inning, but not before the Flash come up with another insurance run. We're going to the top of the 9th. Henderson Flash 8. Du Bois County Bombers 4. Here on WSON Sports.
New pitcher Brady Joyner. I'll give you why he's numbers.
So Joyner. What was his first name?
Brady.
Brady, okay.
He closed that game the other night. Why he 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout.
1 inning, no hits?
No hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout.
So 7, 8, 9, all right. Thank you, sir. 2 hours and 20-minute game so far.
This won't last long.
Huh?
This won't last long.
The game Saturday was 3 hours and 49 minutes. What a
It was the
difference.
opposite of this.
Total opposite.
I think this umpire strike zone's a lot wider.
There's only been 6 half innings that there's been runs. That game, the first 10
Every-
half innings, somebody scored.
Yeah.
Adam Wahey's night is done on the mound. He pitched 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Brady Joyner steps in to pitch now for the Flash to seal the deal, we hope.
Brady's been very good this year in closing games out. This is not a save situation, but he's come in some tight situations and got the job done.
First pitch, strike 1. Got nice speed to his pitches. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I don't know how hard he throws, but it looks hard.
It looks close to 90.
And he's about 6'6", and he's in the big 6'6", too. Comes at you with arms and legs, hair flying everywhere.
Hotchkiss is just 1 for 4 1 for 4 at the plate with 2 strikeouts. Just have a single. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Do not want to start this inning off with a walk. Here's a pitch that looked like it about hit him in the foot. Somehow he got his foot out of the way.
He didn't want to get hit by it for sure.
I sure didn't want to either. But I couldn't jump like that fast. I used to have, could have. Not no more. Don't want to walk the first batter with the 4-run lead. Here's a 3-1. It's foul out of play. Full count. Flash have 12 hits on the night. 9 hits for the Bombers.
Joyner from Las Vegas, and the third player tonight to play in this game from Willamette University, which we mispronounced all the first month of this season.
Here's a payoff pitch hit deep to left, but he's going to get underneath it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Now, that was definitely y'all's mistake because I did not mispronounce that one. Of course, I didn't even try.
Well, it looks like
Because I'm not going to try now after you even telling me.
It looks like Willamette, but there is no second I in there, so it's Will.
I know my limitations and what I can and can't do, so I'll just leave that up to you, Mr. Patton.
There you go.
Xander Willis steps in. He's 0 for 4 tonight. 3 strikeouts and a ground out. Actually, they're going to pinch. Never pinch hit here. Number 6, Kevin, if you got that. I would have found a pinch hitter too because Willis is having a rough night. 0 for 4. Game 2 hours and 25 minutes in. Chance to get under 2.5.
Tarek Thompson.
So Mr. Thompson steps in.
From Sioux City, Iowa. Iowa Western Community College.
Sioux City.
Sioux City.
Want to have a lot of lawsuits in that city.
Sioux is in the Indians.
Oh. Ah. Sound like you said Sue is not going to sue you. 2 balls, no strikes.
Sioux, S-I-O-U-X. Sioux City, Iowa.
Next pitch low, ball 3, and the catcher is going to go talk to Mr. Joyner. I think they kind of got crossed up there. Meeting's over. First pitch after the meeting's a strike 1. Now to Thompson. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Full count. 1 out. Top of the 9th inning. Flash up 8 to 4. After scoring 3 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th to get a 4-run lead. Next pitch, swing and a miss right into the catcher.
I'm not sure what Grant Mangrum told Brady Joyner, but
I don't know.
It worked. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Make sure you save one of those catcher visits for Joyner because he knows what to tell him. First pitch, strike 1 to Shrink. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Next pitch, strike 2. Fastball, caught him looking. Strike 3 looking, and the Flash win 8 to 4, improve to 19 and 4 on the year. Bombers fall to 11 and 12. We'll be back with the post game, here on WSON Sports. Drew, the player, might make it over here first. If he does, I'll just go ahead and talk to him and then send it back to you to for the scoreboard, okay? If you haven't did the scoreboard, yeah, do that first. Because I think he's coming up already. So then just send it back to you for the scoreboard after this, right? And then we're going to get out of here pretty fast. Post-game show here with our star of the game, the catcher. First of all, just tell us what was going so good for you tonight behind the plate. You blocked, I would say, at least 8 or 9 with the runner at third base, and none of those runs got to score.
Yes, sir. The pitchers threw really well tonight. I was seeing the ball well out their hand. I mean, it wasn't many wild pitches, so they were reasonably easy to block, and they just threw really well.
And at the plate, you had a pretty good night also. You got a single. Did have a fly out and a ground out and got hit by a pitch. What was going so right for your ball club? They had 12 hits tonight, though.
Yes, sir. We were seeing it really well. We were talking a bunch in the dugout, had a lot of energy. Everybody was seeing, like, what the guys were throwing, and we were telling each other, and it all worked out for us.
Where are you from? What college you go to?
I'm from LSU Eunice.
And where are you from, though?
I'm from Sterlington, Louisiana.
Louisiana. How far a drive was that here?
It was about 8.5 hours. It wasn't too bad, though.
So how did you become a Flash?
So my hitting coach at Eunice told me in November that I would possibly be coming here, and then Coach JD called me and gave me kind of the rundown and told me when to be here, and here we are now.
19-4, 8-game lead on DuBois over there. I mean, got to feel pretty good about your ball club's chances of getting that number 1 seed.
Yes, sir. We feel really good about it. We're playing well right now. Everybody's got a lot of confidence going in, so feel good.
Get an exciting night come Friday night. Get to go to play at Bossy Field. Not sure if you've ever been there before, but historic ballpark.
Yes, sir. I have not been there yet. I've heard really good things about it, and I can't wait for Friday.
All right, my man. Congratulations on the great win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That was the catcher for the Flash tonight. He had a great night behind the plate, blocking the balls, and a pretty good night at the plate also. As the Flash come away with the 8-4 win, we'll take a quick timeout and be back with the scoreboard show here in